Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time to Jimmy's Neighborhood Bees. I'm Jimmy, keeping bees in a regular neighborhood. It's afternoon right now, probably close to 4:30 on Monday, the 21st of October. For my grandson, happy birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday. He turned a big 11. Anyway, double digits. I'm too young to have a grandson that old. Anyway, let me read the fortune, tell you what's going to happen today real quick. And it's a quick video, I'm sure. But, I'm getting known to be saying that, but they sometimes can run long. Anyway, it says, don't build your happiness on others' sorrows. So don't build your happiness on others' sorrows. So yeah, don't, it's like a gloating type of thing or whatever, but what makes you happy. Don't let it be someone else's downfall that makes you happy. Anyway, so that's what I get. You take what you get from that, and we'll leave it at that. Anyway, today is weird. Like I said, it's the 21st of October, 2024, and this whole week we're gonna have temperatures in the 80s. Like, the next 2 days it'll be 80, and then the next 2 days after that it'll be 79. In essence, 80. And the low temperature, that's Fahrenheit. I'll put Celsius down there. And the low temperature is gonna be in the 60s. So I was going to put the sugar boards and the solid feed on, but I'm gonna wait a week because all the way until next Sunday or Monday, we're gonna have these abnormally warm temperatures. So I still have the 3-season feeder on, Be Smart, not sponsored, but that's what I have on the 3 hives. And the deep nuke, I still have the Cirracell feeder on there. So what I'm gonna do is I made up some bee juice. I call it bee juice, but it's 2-to-1 sugar syrup, a little bit more than 2-to-1. What I do is I buy the 4-pound bags of sugar. Well, my closest store when I need to get it, and I can get that sometimes for $2.75, $3 at the most. So if I buy 5 bags, which gives me 20 pounds, then I use 1 gallon of water with that. I'm smoking myself out behind me here. But anyway, so I use 1 gallon of water. I heat the water. Well, it comes out of my tap at 121. Anyway, but I heat it up, but not to boiling. I heat it up to about 160 degrees, just the water. And then I start adding sugar and turning it and stirring it. And I just use a thermometer. I never want the water to boil. I don't know why, I just heard that. So I I did that, and then I put I use my own stainless steel pot, and I put that pot in a sink of ice water, and I cool it down. And so it's been cooling for about 3 hours now, and I'm out of ice, so it's down to 70 degrees. So I can fill up my feeders. That's what I'm gonna do this week because, I was expecting it to be a little bit colder. This time of year is normally colder, but I'm gonna take advantage of this warm. So let me put on my jacket from the shed there, and go inside, grab the feeders, the juice, and come outside and fill them up. Okay, that's basically it. Like I said, liquid feed for the next 7 days. The main two that I want to take the feed would be the copper top nuke. Those are my XL frame deep nuke. Although there are 2 or 3 frames that are not quite my XLs, they were just deeps that the bees built onto the bottom, which is fine. I'll treat it as a cutout in the spring, and yeah, they'll be fine. And also the new deep nuke that I got here, because those were the last bees that I got, and they weren't established as well as the yellow hive or the farmhouse. I took a peek in the farmhouse just to see the bees, because the farmhouse is so well insulated, the bees don't fly out early like they do in the uninsulated hives. So they don't get a head start, although there's nothing to get a head start on here now. But I just wanted to make sure there was plenty of bees in there, which there were. Bees almost on every frame looked like. So took a quick peek. I added about a half a gallon to the yellow hive and a half a gallon to the farmhouse. And I completely filled up the Ciracel nuke size feeder first, and then I filled up the 1 gallon in the copper top nuke. Yeah, so that's going to be this week, because next week I'll keep an eye on the temperatures, and what I'll do is I'll go back and check the deep nuke here, the smaller one, the latest one, every other day, and I'll see how much they're taking down, and if I got to keep adding, I'll keep adding. For me, it's just cheap insurance. You know, like I said, I can get bags of sugar cheaper than I can buy a nuke, or cheaper than I can buy a package. And so, yeah, I'll give them sugar, no big deal. For me. Now, you do what you do for you, but anyway. All right, oh, you might see the Hilco hat. This was a giveaway at last year's expo, or this past year, 2024 expo. I'm noticing a lot of the vendors are online now offering their deals for the upcoming expo 2025. So if you're going, you might want to look into those things. They free shipping because you pick it up at the expo. Last year I ordered a few things from Premier, from Hilco, and excuse me, choking myself. Get away. Anyway, excuse me. Whew. But Hilco had carts. You just put everything on the cart and you can roll it out to your vehicle. Yeah, so I'm still choking myself. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, because if I don't, y'all just gonna sit there and watch me choke the rest of this video, and that's not gonna be fun. So thank y'all for watching. Come back again. Oh, Tim and Hannah, they said that I should be known as Neighborhood Jimmy, and I really like that. But so if you're at the expo and you see me, say, hey, it's Neighborhood Jimmy, I'll know, and you can thank Tim and Hannah for that one, and I thank them for that one as well. So anyway, thank y'all for watching. Come back next week, because I'll be doing something different. Oh, I recently purchased a saw. It's a radio alarm saw to help me with my long hives. So I want to thank the couple that I met when I picked up the saw, and I hope his dad, who's recently retired, decides to go ahead and get into bees, because they have a beautiful property. They have a lake on the property. There was a nice field that when I was driving up, I said, ooh, that would be the perfect place for bees. And after we were talking for a while, I found out his dad, I'm sorry, would like to get into bees. So I told him to contact the people in their county. They're not in my county, but they're north of me. But I said, contact them or the Virginia State Beekeepers, and they should be able to connect them with a beginner class and beginner club or something like that, so he can, find out what it is to do now in the off season to be ready and maybe get bees next year. So hopefully they do. And if you're watching, thanks, hi, and I'll see y'all later. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm rambling, trying to stop rambling. Time to get on with the next thing. See y'all later. Have fun with your bees, even in this funky weather season we got here. It's almost the end of October. T-shirts. Anyway, all right. See y'all.